name is Gina Romero, and we are Connected Women. Meet Moren, an educated professional but stay-at-home mom due to difficulty commuting to work. There's also 5 million women who are not in the workforce in the Philippines due to family responsibilities. And 1.23 million women actually have no choice but to leave the Philippines to look for work outside because of lack of job opportunities at home. Meet Gina. She's an entrepreneur struggling with the pressures of juggling family and life, and on top of that, a growing business. But there's 163 million women all over the world who are starting up businesses. Actually, that was just 2016 alone. Introducing Connected Women, it's an online platform that matches Filipino women work-from-home assistants with women entrepreneurs from all over the world. Moren creates a profile visible to thousands of women entrepreneurs worldwide. Gina inputs her skill requirements and preferences, and our unique matching technology generates a short list of matches based on skills, preferences, aspirations, flexibility, and training requirements. This is what we believe is very unique, and we call the technology MetaMatch. We believe that we can help thousands of women, possibly millions of women, worldwide with access to online jobs. We can also help women entrepreneurs get access to a pool of high-quality, affordable assistance that can help them take their business and scale it. The global jobs industry is growing rapidly, demonstrating 350% growth from 2012 to 2014. It's predicted to be a $25 billion industry by 2020. Our unique approach is we provide technology skills training to both the virtual assistants, the online workers, and the job seekers, as well as the women entrepreneurs, to make sure that they're really embedding technology in their businesses. In less than 18 months, we just incorporated last April. We've partnered with Facebook, and we've trained almost 1,000 women physically across the Philippines. We also have 10,000 women to be trained online through the government's Department of ICT centers, and we've raised $140,000 in seed funding. We believe that we're globally scalable with sustainable impact, and taking us to the next level with $250,000 will really help us impact 100,000 women and 30,000 jobs created. This is our team. Ruth, my partner, is a business development expert, and she is really good at taking care of the business side. Our investors actually include startups with successful exits, and our technology team is made up of the brightest minds in data science and technology and infrastructure. We believe job roles are changing. Connected Women's vision is to equip women with technology skills for the future.
We have now arrived at the Q&A session for 5 minutes. Questions from judges will begin now. Timer will start from the first question. Question, please.
Thank you very much for your presentation. I guess the online job industry has been growing exponentially. Can you tell us a little bit how does your platform be more competitive than other platforms in the market?
Sure. So there are about 57 million freelancers in the US, and around about half of those are women. But one of the things that I notice when I'm trying to hire using other platforms is that they don't take into account very specific needs that women have. For example, flexibility is a very big differentiator as to whether a woman could take a job or not. Most job platforms list 9 to 5 or part-time or maybe just project-based. A lot of the women that apply on our platform are looking for long-term, stable jobs, stable income, but within the flexible hours around family life.
Could you help to explain more about your financial, the cost, the pricing that you charge for the customer?
So our initial core model is free for the job seekers to sign up, and then the entrepreneurs pay for every successful match. So they pay $200 when they're successfully matched to a virtual assistant.
The $200 that you charge, is it a comparable price, reasonable price in your market?
I think so. We've looked at various different existing models, which include commissions or subscription models, and we've also looked at sort of recruitment costs. So typically they would pay 1 month's salary to recruit. So we're actually coming in under a typical recruitment cost, but actually offering a better quality of pool of talent and matching service than you would get in just a general jobs marketplace.
There's a relatively large component of what you've talked about in terms of training and technical skills. Can you talk about what those technical skills are that you're training them in?
So actually, 85% of our applicants already have college degrees, they already have soft skills, and they've often worked in corporate. So they already have all of the skills that they need. What we train them in is transitioning from offline work to online work so that they don't drop out of the workforce completely, especially when they have children, for example. And we just help them find remote work as opposed to traditional offline work. For the others, we actually have the partnerships with Facebook and the ICT so that anyone that doesn't qualify for our platform, they go through the different centers to get training. But actually, we're trying to skill up the assistants because the service that they're providing is actually highly skilled. So for example, Facebook advertising management specifically is one of the most in-demand services. And managing and tracking, for example, conversion rates of your Facebook campaigns.
When you say the entrepreneur will pay $200 for a successful matching, how do you measure success?
So the entrepreneur pays before they actually access the matching platform. And then once they're matched, after 2 weeks, if they've decided to hire the VA after a paid 2-week trial, then we consider it a match. And so far, we've had 100% success rate on our test base.
Has any of your clients, have they had more than one match? Have they made one match and then completed a job and came back to the platform?
Yeah, so we matched a web developer to an Australian company, and within a week, they came back for another. And it was the first time that they'd ever hired an outsourced team member.
Talk about your global expansion. In next step, can you share about this thing?
Sure. So on the virtual assistant side, on the job seeker side, we're focusing on the Philippines just because we feel that it's a big market at the moment to start with, and also the skill set is already there for social media and editorial English skills. Customer service is very strong. And although we have customers coming from all over the world, we're focusing on Singapore and the UK because we have networks of women that we already work with there. I spent the last 13 years running business networks for women, so I've worked extensively with women entrepreneurs, and we already have access to those. But I'd like to see the solution expand on the employer side much wider, and then once we've perfected the matching, then look at whether we can take this into, for example, India. We've had so many conversations today where we have a lot of similarities where women struggle with getting access to jobs.
Really quickly, you talked about your proprietary technology and how it's unique and better. Can you give us any more details on what makes yours specifically better?
Well, it's really the types of questions that we ask when the applicants sign up. We ask questions that I've never seen written in other job sites, and just really understanding their aspirations and their preferences, and also their training requirements as well, and especially the flexibility side.
Thank you.
Thank you.